In the words of Mariah Carey, it's time. Can't get that high. Can't get that high. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Just Saying podcast. I'm your host, Justin Martindale, and I'm so excited. We are now in our new studio. We are back. We're bigger than ever. The hair is cut. The face is shaved. We are moving and grooving, and I'm so sorry for the hiatus, but it needed to happen, and now we are going to be coming at you bigger and better. I'm so excited. I've got Keida Mascaro here as our producer. Hello. Hello. We're just going to be bringing you the hottest topics of the week. We've had 2 weeks off. I feel like in the span of those weeks off, the Dodgers won the World Series. Yay. Let's see. We had a beaver moon. I hope we all manifested during the beaver moon, did you know about the beaver moon?
Not
I never knew
around.
that I would be a gay person asking a straight person if they know about the beaver moon, but here we are. No, the beaver moon was this week, and it was the biggest full moon of the year, closest to Earth. Everyone was manifesting. I was out in my front yard with my paper lantern, playing the intro song to Outlander, looking for my Stonehenge and manifesting everything. And here we are, day after, back. We're back. What else happened? We've got a whole bunch of shows that are coming out. Halloween happened. I didn't do shit for Halloween. I'm so focused on this wedding. We are counting down the days. Things are getting finalized. We're up to speed. The menu is picked. The flowers are there. Now we have to deal with a government shutdown, which we're day 812, I think, give or take. And now when people are supposed to be arriving, now there's a airplane travel scare that some things will not, some planes won't be allowed to travel. And I swear to God, if there is an issue, I will personally go to the White House. And shake the orange off of this man if my mom cannot come to my wedding. That's it. Just laying it out there.
Where's your mom?
Exactly. No, my mom. Where is my mom? No, my mom will be traveling from the beautiful state of Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's not a state, Albuquerque. New Mexico, Albuquerque. But but we have a lot of people coming from Atlanta. We've got a lot of people coming from Tennessee, and I'm just kind of it's my special day. Yeah. And also, I don't know how people get married multiple times. This is it. Evan and I are good. We're fine. This is it. I don't get it. If you want to change anything, everything's $5,000. I had Caitlin Riley on the podcast not too long ago. She got married in September. She's like, everything's $5,000. Oh, you have a vegan? You need a vegan dish? $5,000. Oh, you want to add another candle? $5,000.
How do you feel about the fact that you're getting married under the beaver moon?
It could be worse.
Now, it makes sense, though. Listen, I just pulled it up. It says, the traditional name in November full moon given by colonists and Native American tribes. It is named for the time when beavers are most active, specifically building their lodges.
Don't tell me how to party.
And preparing for winter or preparing for marriage.
Yeah, beaver lodging. That's actually the theme of our wedding. It's just a lot of wood and a lot of dam straw, flat tail. We told all of our bridesmaids to wear a detachable flat tail under their dress. I love a good beaver moon. However, I do have my astrologer friend, Kyle Thomas, who actually introduced me and Evan, which is kind of strange. He's been on the podcast before. He's like, don't freak out. You're getting married during retrograde. I'm like, can I just have one day? One day. But I feel like that's how all Americans are right now. Can we just have one day? One day. But we're going to get into some stories for you guys this week. So much to catch up on. I want to talk about the Louve We all remember that the Louvre got like vandalized and all the crown jewels was stolen. I don't know if some of them were returned. I get it. Like, I don't even know how you steal jewels, but this happened in like 6 minutes during the day. Like Ocean's 11 could never. But I wanted to talk about hot guys because we're here. This is what the podcast is about. It's for everybody. I don't know if you guys saw that the Louve suspects that they showed on, like, this story made the news. They showed these guys pictures like on television. They were like, here's some of the suspects. And of course, everybody was like, give it to me. You know, why? Because they were good looking. Now, fun fact, you all were duped. These were not the two guys that allegedly robbed the Louvre. But that's what we want. That's what we're used to now. We want hot criminals. We want them to be hot. Ever since Luigi Mangione, we want our criminals to be hot. If you drown your wife in a bathtub, that's awful. But if you're hot, okay, we could fix them. You know what I mean? Like, that's because of true crime, all this stuff. Everyone's like, yeah, but how hot are they? Because if they're hot, we like it. But it's also fun to look at, you know? So these guys that they put up their mugshots for are not them. And they've actually spoken out. We can like go down here and read a little bit of this. So let's see. So the Louvre was robbed on the 19th of October and they got in so easy. I have no idea. They stole about 88 million pounds worth of jewelry. And in the weeks since, social media has been awash with theories about the heist. How did they get away with it? And they have now released these pictures of the guys. But who are these guys? Because they just picked two guys. Full on Hunger Games, like out of a hat. Here's the guys, allegedly. And France, the account...
Isn't that...
The Instagram account France... with 1.2 million followers, put up these mugshots. Headshots.
Isn't the dude on the right, isn't that criminal model guy from the United
that's
States?
Racist. No, that's a completely different hot black guy with blue eyes.
You were the one that said
Did
race.
I?
I did not say
Yep.
race. I said hot model-y guy.
Yeah. No, exactly. But also, yes, like you have to be like biracial with like ice blue eyes now. So the pair were captured. This is not them. These guys have now come out and been like, that's not us. That's from a mugshot. I was drinking and driving and like fell into a bush one night. It happens. So, but I feel like that's where we are as a society where we're like, oh, wow, of course they just like they just did this like sexy heist. They broke into the Louvre and then they look like this, like, yes, please rob me, daddy, you know? But it makes me go, I feel bad for the ugly criminals. You know, what if the guys were ugly? What if they were like fours and they robbed the Louvre and people were like, just send them away to troll hell. Get them out of here.
That's hilarious.
Back to the underworld they go. Well, I've been told I'm good looking. Back to the shadows, cretin. Let's see. So a 34-year-old Algerian national who's been living in France was arrested at Charles de Gaulle Airport. A 39-year-old Frenchman from the Aubervilliers suburb was known for several thefts, was also arrested. A 37-year-old man with a record of theft living in the La Courneuve suburb. So these are all the guys. But how hot are they? And do they have a link tree? Do they have OnlyFans? We need to know. We have questions. So that's the thing. We only want our thieves hot. There, I said it. It's been a hellfire year. Do what you got to do. Be that criminal. Be that smooth criminal, if you will. But you better be packing hog. Okay? All right, moving on. We've got from one sexy criminal to the sexiest man alive who stole all of our hearts. It has been announced that Jonathan Bailey, my hall pass, is now the sexiest man alive. And People Magazine is like, we knew it and we nailed it. And I'm like, okay, relax, People Magazine. I was very excited about this. He is all over the place. He's currently, I guess he's doing his press tour for Wicked 2 for Good coming out. He's playing Fiyero. He's just that handsome guy. He's just cozy. He's comfortable. He's English. I thought he was shorter than what he is actually. He looks small, but he's 5'11", which I guess is short.
Well, that's still short to you. What are you're?
Everyone's
6'4"?
short to me.
You're 6'4" or 6'5"?
6'4".
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's 5'11", but like, you know, he was in Jurassic Park. He is just charming. He's in Bridgerton. He was in that movie with Matt Bomer with that was a really good one with the like, God, what was the name of that movie? Or it was a series, I think, about the gay, like, congressman.
Is that Fellow Travelers?
Fellow Travelers. That's it. Good job. Oh, yeah, right there, underlined. I was like, wow, you know Fellow Travelers?
I don't. I was about to say Wicked. But...
Oh, yeah, Wicked's coming out, but he has been named the sexiest man alive. He is the first openly queer man to win the title of sexiest man alive.
Wow.
Openly.
Who has won it that's not openly?
Everybody else.
Okay.
Like, I mean, who
was Kevin Spacey ever sexiest man alive?
No. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell.
Sure? Let me
There's
look
no
this up.
Kevin Costner. There's no girl out there.
He's not gay though. Kevin Costner that I know of.
Oh, no. Jonathan Bailey is the first openly gay guy. Kevin Spacey wasn't open. There's no one's fantasizing about Kevin Spacey. Right?
No.
No. No one's like, oh yeah.
Let's see.
He can usual suspect me. Like, no.
Kevin Spacey has never been named People Magazine's hottest guy of the year.
Absolutely not. And it never will happen.
Yeah.
He almost could have had he not been a fucking creepy dump truck person.
Did you ever see his film, The Ref, with Dennis Leary and Judy Davis?
Mm-mm.
I know no one's seen it. It's the best. It's the best Christmas film that nobody has ever seen.
That's interesting. I'll watch it this Christmas.
And it was in '96. It came out.
Wow.
It was at the peak of all three of their careers.
Yeah.
And literally, I have not met a soul
who has seen this movie.
Even Ed Begley Jr., who is in the fucking film.
Yeah.
I told him one time, I was at a house party, and I told him how much I love that film, and even he was wondering what I was talking about.
Yeah.
And he was in the film.
Wow. I've never heard of it, but I will check. What is it called?
It's called The Ref, and it is
The Ref?
seriously the fucking funniest Christmas.
Okay.
It's a Christmas film, but it's actually very sweet, but it's super funny.
Well, 'tis the season for The Ref.
Everybody go see it.
I know. Where?
I don't know.
Everyone go.
And it wasn't like
sit on your couch and stream it is what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know what. I'll look and see what it's on, but it was a budgeted film. It's not like a no budget film. It was like a real film.
I worked at Blockbuster Video as a kid, and I don't remember that movie, but I will check it out.
You worked in '96. You were old enough to work at the Blockbuster?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And but with Jonathan Bailey, he's also given us some like sexy little pictures if we can look at some of them. I mean, look at the guy. Come on. So charming, so dapper.
He kind of almost has a
Don't you look at me like that, Jonathan Bailey. So charming. Always like cozy. He's like always a little cozy Englishman. I mean, the abs. Get out of here.
Even that dog likes them.
That dog thinks those abs are like a chew toy. Look at that.
Oh,
God, shit.
Wow.
I mean, this just...
Don't you think he's a little too close to this dog, though?
No. It's so cute.
A little weird.
Look at him. And nose. Wearing his little slutty glasses. Is there any more? Look. Oh,
Eating a push-up pop. Wow.
I see what you're doing and you're winning. Dancing through life, popsicle in my mouth. So handsome. So handsome.
So looks a little Thomas Jane in this picture.
A little who?
Thomas Jane.
Oh, I could see that.
Little.
But another guy who was the centerfold was a role model. Do you know that role model guy? God, I sound like such an elder. You know that role model guy? He was on SNL like maybe a week or two ago, and he sings that song like that when the wine runs out, Sally song.
I have no idea what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, God, look at this. But I also don't think that the role model guy does anything for me. Jonathan Bailey, my God, you can see that. Look at that. See,
yeah, look
me,
at that.
Jonathan Bailey.
Wow,
There we
okay.
go. Look at that.
Will you send that to me?
Absolutely. Congratulations, Jonathan Bailey. Very, very excited. You totally deserve this. It's a moment in history. We have the first openly gay guy as the sexiest man alive. And you know what? If you're straight and you have a problem with this, you're secretly gay. There you go. I don't think a straight guy should be like, what? We got a gay guy as the sexiest, but no, I like my sexiest man alive straight. No, can't say
He
that.
kind of does have straight vibes, though.
This one?
A little.
Yeah. He's got that passing, you know, could be
Could be.
Do
You
like,
think he's bi?
no, he's gay.
Very gay. Okay. Sorry, ladies.
Yeah, I know. Whew. And just to rub salt in the wound, Jonathan Bailey is being interviewed and he's like, oh, what's your perfect date? And this is his response.
You know? If it's like date 100, I think like Lego and pizza.
Shut up.
I do like your legs.
Yeah. It's although we Brits say it singularly, as in the Latin for, but yeah, Legos. Some of my best dates have been Lego dates. No, I think dinners, theatre, films, and also just those dates that start and then they just don't, they just roll through and you end
Those
up.
are good ones.
Look at her. She is
can't even look up.
soaked.
Most important when it comes to being in a relationship.
Like, this is
I
insane.
think transparency is of utmost importance. And
Of course, he's like, oh, I love a walk, a dinner, and Legos.
like really supportive,
What?
really cheerleading.
But then here's the thing.
Someone thrive.
When he kicks you out of bed the next day, you have to, walk out of that room. There's going to be a Lego you're going to be stepping on. So that ruins your like cool factor. You're like, oh, I had a great time, Jonathan. Bye. Fuck. Did we have to put together the Jurassic Park gates in Lego form last night? No. But yeah, congrats, Jonathan Bailey. I love you. Call me, please. All right, moving forward, we have, let's see, Wicked 2 is coming out in a couple weeks. Everyone's very, very excited. So Jonathan Bailey obviously plays Fiyero in the movie, but I don't know if you guys heard this story that the guy who's playing Fiyero on Broadway did this. He is actor Jordan Lentz, with thousands of others, ran the New York City Marathon last Sunday, which is 26.2 miles. And after he crossed the finish line, he went straight to the Gershwin Theater and hit the stage for a matinee of Wicked at 2 p.m. And if that's not enough, he did the show all over again at 7 p.m. for an evening performance. Are you kidding me? Are you insane?
That's nuts. How did he?
I woke up at 7 a.m. this morning and thought that I accomplished everything. How did he what?
I know. It's like, how in the world did he do that?
And did he place? Do you place in marathons? He has a medal. Or is that like you did it. Yay. You
think it's a
ran.
did it medal.
I have friends of mine who run marathons all the time. I have friends of mine, shout out Libby in Texas. She is always like charting her marathon runs. And I'm like, how do you do that? I have no idea. I have no idea.
Marathon runners. I don't.
There is nothing.
It's like congratulations, you work out.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Well,
I mean, if a marathon is raising money for something, that's different, but they don't seem to raise money for stuff.
It's like I'm pushing myself. I'm like, no, because I would be those runners. You know the like social media runners where the clips where they show people running a marathon and they like shit themselves. That would be me.
Yeah.
Like I would be the one who's like, you know what sounds great before a marathon? A bowl of chili. That would be me. And then I'm running and then like all down the side of my legs, snot, vomiting, like, and then they're like, oh, that's Justin Martindale. Let's take a picture of him. And I'm just like, get away. Yeah, that would be me.
That's the only way I would do a marathon is if I ate
Shit
a bunch
yourself?
of stuff and just shit myself in front of everybody.
Just Maya Rudolph in the street. Like, it's happening. It's happening. There's no way. And look at him. Of course, he's handsome. The whole cast was like, FYI, you guys are here on the second show and he ran the marathon today. Yeah, I feel like if you're playing Fiyero in Wicked, you have to be charming, athletic, hot, genuine. And do we know what happens to Fiyero in Wicked?
No.
Spoiler alert.
He gets married?
No, he gets turned into the Scarecrow.
Huh.
Spoiler alert. Wicked spoiler alert. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, she takes away his brain and fills it with straw. So, I mean, there's something, you know,
He
at least
doesn't
he's
look like a scarecrow guy, though.
I mean, he's just like, God, hot and fit. Jesus. Good for you.
Gay? Is he gay too?
Is he what?
Is he gay too?
I don't know. I only know the ones that I'm told.
I feel like
I don't know. He could be. He's on Broadway. His name's Jordan. He's hot. Let's just say yes. Watch the comments. He's not. Leave him alone. He's married. I'm just okay. Sorry if I'm stereotyping a scarecrow. All right, moving along. Let's see. We've got
Britney.
We've got two people.
Britney.
Yeah, so we've got Fiyero, we've got Jordan, we've got Jonathan. Now we're going to go into two other people, or are they two people? It could be the same person. Britney Spears. Okay, we all saw this a couple weeks ago. I was so bummed that I didn't get to talk to you guys about this, but Britney Spears has addressed her erratic driving the other day where she was here in Los Angeles. She went out. There's video of her like getting into her car and like driving on the wrong side of the road, peeling out, like she didn't look well, whatever. However, Britney said on her Instagram, she's like, that wasn't me, y'all. That was the other Britney. And we all went, huh?
That definitely looks like the same person.
Well, that is.
Oh, this is not the
It's
one.
no.
Oh.
That's totally the same person. But let me read it at the top. Let me go from the top here. So a little further down. Britney Spears has back in speculation over a viral video showing her driving erratically. If anyone is wondering, that lookalike was not me, she said in her Instagram. So everyone's like, wait a minute. So yeah, she did a sharp U-turn after leaving Red O in Thousand Oaks, California. She shared a cartoon image of Minnie Mouse and what? And Daisy Duck hugging, a cryptic choice that took fans as denial. So also she's just like, you know, she's not well. We all know she's kind of like all over the place on her Instagram. But then everyone was like, wait, is that a doppelganger? Because there has been allegations of like a lookalike taking over her social media. It's kind of crazy. I know people like look at TikTok. They're like, she's always wearing this choker. It's always from the head up. Like the veneers, the teeth are baby teeth. Like what's going on? It's weird. I don't believe anything anymore. But since then, let's jump to this next story. So the restaurant has now released a statement. Now, this is where it kind of gets interesting. So the restaurant, a friend dined at Red O in Westlake, California before she was filmed driving on her way home. Reports also claim that Spears had been acting strangely at the restaurant, knocking over glasses and making an odd toast before leaving. However, the general manager has said that that's not true and she was really nice. She just kind of hung out, grabbed a bite to eat, and left. He says that she did not order alcohol, though a fan did send her a glass of wine. She was very sweet and with her friend and her fans the whole time. She was incredibly polite, one of the nicest celebrities we've ever had. So following the incident, it appears to address the viral driving footage on Instagram and wondering if the lookalike was not me, alongside an image of Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck. Okay, we get that. Despite her denial, Spears' family is alarmed by her recent behavior, and they're like considering having a talk with her, all this kind of stuff. So was she drunk leaving? I don't know. But also I feel like when you're at that level of celebrity, I feel like you forget how to drive. You know what I mean? Or you just don't.
She even drives, period. Most of the time, that level, you have a driver.
Right. And also, lest we forget, the sun sets at 2:30 p.m. now. This daylight savings, I swear, I feel like the sun sets at like 3 o'clock, and I'm like, well, I'm in for the night. It's like 3:30. I'm driving. I'm like, why is it dark? And why can't I drive right now? Oh, because it's only been like 2 hours of light outside. Like we live in a polar tundra, and then all of a sudden the sun's down, and you're like, well, I guess the rest of the day is night. Where are the vampires? Are they coming out? It's very, very bizarre. I don't know. I do not want Britney Spears to get arrested for a DUI. I do not want anything. I don't want her crashing into anybody. I don't want her implementing harm on anyone. But like, I don't think Britney Spears is I'm going to get shit-faced at Red O kind of girl.
What is the Red O?
Red O is a Mexican seafood restaurant. They had one right across the street from the Improv in Hollywood for the longest time. You know that big building across the street? That used to be a Red O. And now it's like, who knows? Could be for lease. Everything's for lease here. J-Lux. But yeah, it's a Mexican seafood restaurant. It was really good, but I'm sure the rent was really high. I don't see Britney Spears getting drunk at a Red O. Chili's?
She could have been on pills, though. It could have been a pills
I'm on pills
thing.
right now. No,
No, you know what I mean? This sounds like
we're all on pills.
It sounds like a pills issue.
I mean, I don't think Britney takes pills. I take it back. That was a quick take back. If Britney's taking pills, it's probably like
Xannies?
lithium.
Lithium and Xannies.
Yeah. What do you think I got in my drink? No, but I wish her well. But also, I'm kind of like, I want to know, is there a doppelganger of Britney Spears out there? That would answer so many questions. You know who's not a doppelganger? Dolly Parton. Now, Dolly Parton, and after her dumb bitch sister, Frida Parton, scared the whole damn world saying that she was sick and ill and on death's door. And Dolly next morning was like, hey, y'all, I'm still alive. My Frida sister is a bitch. She has now kind of taken over this viral trend, which, by the way, I'm over. I'm over this what's going on trend on TikTok. You know the one I'm talking about, where they have like someone in the front and they're lip syncing to, and I wake in the morning and I step outside, and then they go to the next person. It's like, bitches bad, that Nicki Minaj song. I'm like, okay, I did not ask for that collab at all. Bees in the trap. Don't need it. Don't need it. But now Dolly has leveled up. She is now with Linda Perry, singing their collaboration of What's Going On, or What's Up.
Linda always looks like this too.
Linda has looked like
her
this
all the time.
Exactly.
She's always at I won't say where, but
where?
Farmers market.
Oh, you can say farmers market.
Yeah, but I don't want people to. It's some
if Linda
farmers
Perry's
market
not
in
at a
LA,
farmer's market, I
but
don't.
She looks literally. She
like
does
that
not
every
change
day.
her clothes. You want to hear a fun factoid?
She's a lesbian.
No.
Oh, okay.
She wrote a Ringo Starr song that I was one of the cinematographers on for the music video 2 years ago. That was fun.
Yeah.
I was surprised that she wrote it, though. I didn't realize she was writing for Ringo.
I mean, Linda's like rock and roll royalty at this point. I mean, I think she's collabed and worked with so many artists, different genres. I love that she's with Dolly. Dolly looks amazing. And of course, classic Dolly, she changes the lyrics. So she's like, and I wake in the morning, I step outside, and I take a deep breath, and I get real high. She's like, I'm not saying high. I say I'm going to And I'm wondering why, or I'm giving a heavy sigh. Dolly's not going to say like, I like weed. But she does. But I just love
you know what
Dolly.
else she changes? Remember those billboards that she was on in Hollywood?
A little happiness goes a long way.
The first versions of those were like unbelievably high resolution. Did you realize the newer versions are totally soft? They did a treatment on them.
They did a filter.
Yes. Because the original ones were like, holy shit, how did that make it through QC?
Oh.
Like she looked awful.
Yeah.
It was like way too high res.
Yeah. But leave it to Dolly to just make that call and be like, take it down. I'm not going to look like no street trash.
Like
I might dress like it, but I'm not street trash.
I thought it was an Angeline ad at first.
Oh, Angeline. Yes, I totally get that. But you know what's crazy is that there's this Dolly Parton legend that she lives somewhere in West Hollywood, right? That she has a house in West Hollywood.
Oh, Dolly Parton?
Yeah. And that you could be walking down the street at any given point of the day, and this woman will walk by you, and you will not know that it's Dolly Parton.
Do you believe it?
I do believe it. Because I know where she is supposed to allegedly live. And
have you seen her?
No, but you would never know. Like you would just walk by this woman who's like, a little old woman with maybe like a hoodie on or a hat and just like kind of frail and small. And you would just like pass her on the street, glasses, something. And you would just never know that that's Dolly Parton.
I mean, you could not see those boobs walking around though.
It's LA.
It'd be hard to miss that face though.
And also I'm not like, look at those num-nums. I'm not gonna, no, I'm like, oh, look at that old lady with the big old titties. I'm not gonna be like, holy shit, that's Dolly Parton.
You would have noticed that you're motorboating.
Yeah. Cut to me just like motorboating some old lady outside of Earth Bar, just and I wake in the morning and I step outside. Yeah. Well, here's someone, you can't motorboat Dolly Parton, but you can now motorboat your own humanoid robot. This is kind of insane. This is the new robot Neo, the humanoid robot. It is a personal assistant that you can talk to and eventually rely on to take care of everyday tasks. Why? Because you can't meet people. It now does the dishwasher and folding laundry, but Neo is also $20,000. And even then, you still have to train this new home bot. You got to train this robot. Pre-orders are now open for $200. You'll be signing up as an early adopter for what Neo's maker, a California-based company called 1X, sounds like porn, is calling a consumer-ready humanoid that's opposed to other humanoids under development from the likes of Tesla and Figure. So here it is. If you are too lazy to do your damn laundry and load your own damn dishwasher, this is going to cost you $20,000. I don't like it.
What are its hands like?
What are the what?
The hands.
What are the hands like? Probably like
$20,000 isn't that bad if it's got soft hands.
Okay. Wow. What else will it do? You just heard the word load and you were like, what's its hands like? No, the dishwasher. The dishwasher. God, these straights, I swear to God.
I was talking about dish. You know how Dawn, they say it keeps your hands smooth? That's what I was talking about.
You just want to make sure the robot washes its hands after it does your laundry. And you know what's actually kind of funny about this is that there's different designs. So it has different like skin tones. Like there's the gray one, the tan one, the black one. I think there's a white one. I'm like, what are we doing?
That could go so bad.
Right. But also
that
like
could go bad.
Could match your house, I guess. The aesthetic. But also when one of them snaps, do they all snap? Like, is this like full on Terminator 2? Because have you seen these robots like walking around town? They're out now.
I have not seen them.
There's one that just crosses the street. I don't know. It could be on crack. It could be on fentanyl. I have no.
Are you talking about the little Cocoa bots?
No, those are running around too. There's too many robots. And I'm just waiting for one of them. You know what I did do the other day? I was walking Frida, my dog, not Frida Parton, but I will walk that bitch too. My dog Frida, Evan and I were taking her out and we saw one of the little robots, and it was like, it was like struggling. It was sad. It was like, it was making sounds. And we're like, what the hell? And we put 2 and 2 together, and I was like, oh, there's a scooter in front of it. Like someone just threw the scooter down and like walked away. And the thing couldn't move. So Evan's like, I'm going to move the scooter. And it was like,
Oh, it said thank you?
it said something. It probably cursed us in a dead language. It could have been demonic, but it was like, blah, 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 and like kept going. And we were like, goodbye, robot. Goodbye. We'll tell your story. But we felt like we did something. We were like, we helped that robot make its delivery. That person waiting for that food or probably drugs was probably like, where the fuck is my robot? And we helped that robot get to that destination. We felt good about ourselves. But this, I don't know. I feel like, do you remember that movie AI with Jude Law and Haley Joel Osment? I feel like people are going to get like that, where they just want to like get dark. You know what I mean? Where they're like, I'm going to rip its arm off, and I want to like, ugh. That's why I'm like, I can't do that. But also, if you can't do your dishes, like,
That's
what?
lazy. $20,000.
That's so $20,000. $20,000 to do your dishes. I don't know. I think it would be weird. In my mind, I'm thinking like I'm asleep. I have my Alexa to like wake me up in the morning. And then there's Neo, just like, good morning, Justin. We've been expecting you. I've done the dishes and I've loaded the laundry 3 times this morning. I'm like, do you do anything else? No. Just staring at me in the corner. With those beady eyes. No, thank you. Looking like Pennywise in my corner. Huh?
I wonder if it can, cross its arms like that, or if that's just.
I want to know how strong it is.
Yeah.
I want to know if it like pushed me, like if it would be like, or if it's like, it would be weird. And I feel like if you can't have a dog with this, because it'll just be like, it doesn't have a face. I brought in a taxidermy deer head that John Hill gave me, and was going to put it in my apartment, and Frida lost her shit. Lost it. Just, I'm like, it's not real, because they have beady eyes, and I don't trust a beady eye. Nope. All right. Well, if you get one of these robots, let me know, because I would like to know. I'm sure we'll see it on TikTok or Instagram soon. Escándalo in Mexico. So this is happening right now in the Miss Universe pageant, which is, I guess, is happening in Thailand. People are calling it the most empowering act in Miss Universe history. This is kind of a wild story. So I guess it's in Thailand. There's, this Thailand delegate, whatever, is like talking to all the women in the pageant, all from different countries of the globe. And this guy has told Miss Mexico to like make a kind of like an Instagram post, like a social media post. And she's like, well, let me check with my team and make sure that I can do that, because she wants to like go with the rules and all that kind of stuff. He then like calls this woman dumb, and her name is Fatima, and Miss Mexico. And this is the Thai organizer. And he calls her dumb, and she's like, excuse me. And she starts like standing up for herself. And he like pretty much humiliates her and embarrasses her verbally in front of the rest of the contestants, which caused a huge uproar. Several women like walked out and were like, absolutely not. The organization has been like, we're really, really sorry about this. Also, last year's Miss Universe winner like walked out. She's like, get my purse, I'm done.
I thought Trump wasn't involved with this anymore. Miss Universe. How did he get back involved?
Well, that was Miss USA.
Oh.
Yeah. But
so this wasn't Trump.
It seeps in wherever it goes. But we could read a little bit of this story. So his name was Nawat Itzaragrisel. That just sounds like an asshole. It's Sarah Gristle. Dozens of contestants failing to post promotional content. When she objected, he called security and threatened to disqualify those supporting her. And she left the room and joined. A lot of them left the room and joined her in solidarity. It's been shared online. Let's see. The Miss Universe pageant has condemned his malicious behavior. Yeah. So right now it's in preliminaries. So they're doing like the introductions, and they actually showed Miss USA, and she was like, Miss USA. Crickets. Like not one clap. I was like, Jesus, how embarrassing.
He called her dumbhead.
Dumbhead.
So dumb. That's dumb.
Dumbhead.
Dumbhead.
Well,
What
I
does that
think
even
it's
mean?
Thai. I feel like different languages translate differently. You know what I mean? He's like, you dumbhead. And it's like, what? But yeah, a whole bunch of people walked out. I'm trying to see. I think I have it here where it says like what countries.
She's a smoke show though.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I don't know. It's changed so much. I think
Is that him?
That's him. Yeah. Does he not look like the Gangnam Style guy?
He looks like that guy mixed with Elon Musk.
A dumbhead.
He's the dumbhead. Yeah.
Idiot. So the winner will be crowned the new Miss Universe on the 21st of November. So they're doing like the preliminaries, all that kind of stuff, and leading up to the, yeah. So here's the ones that withdrew: Bahrain, Cameroon, Cyprus, Eritrea. Isn't that where Tiffany Haddish is from?
You know, she might, or her family might be.
Family, yeah, not her, but Fiji, Germany, Gibraltar, Iran, Kenya, Maldives, Mongolia, Montenegro, Samoa, Somalia, and Uzbekistan. Yeah, so these are all the women who were like, bye.
Of course, the United States one is probably a MAGA.
No, U.S. is like, I've got this. Finally, my turn. I don't know. I mean, I love, especially when this is supposed to be like an organization of like supporting women and like, uplifting women, no matter where you're from, no matter what's going on. Like, this is like, I actually like this. Like, they're all just kind of like, absolutely not. We're done. We're not doing this. And the former winner left too. Escándalo. Yeah. So
Very
I thought
curious
that was
what the ones that didn't leave. I wonder I want to see them interviewed. Did they just decide their chances are better?
I would think so.
It's fucked up. Did they agree?
Or it's like, I mean, think about it this way, and like no shade, but I feel like a lot of these women are like, this is all I got. Like my family's rooting for me, my country's rooting for me. I don't want to be like, oh, they called some chick a dumbhead and she's like, enough, I'm leaving, but I get it. I mean, it's very embarrassing and humiliating. I'm not like saying that like he was right in any way, shape or form. Like there is video of this and it's humiliating and embarrassing. And that's not how you talk to women. And he went about it completely wrong. But I'm looking at it from the other girls being like, you know what I mean?
Well, another question is why is it 2025 and men are still running this stuff? Isn't that dumb?
It's very weird.
That's dumbheaded.
Very dumbheaded. The dumbhead is real. Well, speaking of dumbheads, this is a statistic that came out, I want to say maybe like 2 years ago, but it's just now like coming back on social media, which I think is very interesting, that 45% of men age 18 to 25 have never approached a woman in person. And this, to me, I feel like was 2 years ago, but I feel like it's still going. And I feel like the percentage could be a little more elevated now. And I'm going to go on stage this weekend. I'm going to find a 25-year-old, still got it, in the audience and ask them, I want a straight 25-year-old. There has to be one, right? And I want to ask him if he is single or if he's dating somebody or like what's it like? I want to know. This makes me kind of fascinated because I just feel like there's so many distractions with like apps and social media and like, I don't know, confidence even. But it's really interesting because this story goes into another one. So this guy writing the article talks about the movie True Romance, which I've definitely heard of, not The Ref. True Romance, which was written by Quentin Tarantino and directed by Tony Scott. It centers on a Detroit man named Clarence who starts a wild relationship with a girl, Patricia Arquette. There's a road trip to L.A., crazy Hollywood shootouts, some bloody good violence with a corkscrew, Elvis Presley. This all happens, and it's just about like confronting a woman. In other words, Tarantino all the way. It's a great movie. But I'm like, wow, that's how like men aren't approaching women anymore. And here's my thought. Bring back cigarettes. It sounds awful. I know. Hear me out. But I feel like that's how they used to do it. You know, go outside. Guys lights up a cigarette and girls like, hey, cowboy, got an extra smoke? And it's like, yeah, you want to get out of here? Like, let's go somewhere and have, I thought that was like engaging, right? Breaking the ice.
I think it's because the people don't go to church anymore.
Church?
Like those dudes that aren't meeting women, it's because they're not going to church anymore. That's where those guys would meet women, is church.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think so. Did you meet women in church?
I didn't. I didn't need to go to church to meet women. Thank you.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of those guys, it's like without church, they're not leaving. The thing is, they don't leave their houses.
That's what I'm saying. They don't leave their homes.
Yeah.
So they're just playing games all day.
Maybe if they put Skittles and stuff like outside and lured them out.
Yeah, like E.T. Yeah, put some like
that was Reese's Pieces.
Put some Reese's Pieces out in the woods and just track a woman like a cave person. Yeah, that totally works.
Is, like I would be willing to say that 45% of women prefer not being approached by these guys.
Well, men are creeps now. I get it. But I just was thinking, like, look at it this way. Say if a guy comes up to you, ladies, and he's like, hey, what's up? You'd be like, oh, hey. Like, are you going to like give him a shot? Or are you just like, get out of here? Like, no. Unless he's Jonathan Bailey or, the sexiest man alive or whatever. Or he's robbed the Louve. Who knows? Which, by the way, I left that part out. Did you know that the Louve's security password was Louve? Wow. What could have gone wrong? So, yes. I don't know. Guys, maybe like smoke again. Don't walk up with a watermelon sour ice vape. Stop blowing like puffy, fruity clouds in the air. Like, just go and be like, hey, let's get out of here. Go have a drink, smoke a cigarette. Sure, maybe in 10 years, you're going to sound like this. Like, I was going to have a really good time. But you know what? At least you got laid. And ladies, same with you. If you're one of those women who are like, well, I was making lemonade and the pool boy was late again. Like, by the way, I love a woman who sounds like that. I'm like, what did she do in life? Why does she sound like a garbage disposal with like a fork in it? You know what I mean? She has lived. That woman has lived. Like that video of the two twins and like one sounds different and the other one's like, well, we're twins. And you're like, ah, I love it. Okay.
Do we have to talk about the Kardashians?
We have to talk about this show.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
No, I fucking hate that shit.
Okay. I have to talk about this show. Ryan Murphy, you need to be stopped. There's a lot of shit going on right now. Everyone's losing their minds. Deborah Messing, I'm looking at you. Enough. You're ruining Will and Grace for everybody. But now Ryan Murphy has debuted this show called All's Fair, which recently received, wait for it, 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Critics are calling it the worst TV drama ever. And your boy Justin had to watch the first episode last night. And you guys, it's trash.
What'd you think about Monster, though, compared to Monster?
I haven't even watched Monster yet.
Wow. Okay.
I know. It's so bad. It's so bad. But here's the thing. It's so bad. It's so good. The fashion, the jewels, the cast. Kim Kardashian.
Gross. Gross.
Blasphemy. It's, girl, you're not an actress. Stop. She shows up. She does. It's the worst. The scenes with Naomi Watts are incredible. Glenn Close is incredible. There's Like at one point, Sarah Paulson just trashes Glenn Close's office while Glenn Close is just sitting there taking it, picks up like a wooden ship and throws it on the ground. And she's like, well, that happened. I'm like, what? You're just letting this woman just trash her office? It's so unbelievable. Niecy Nash is in it. She's fun. Like, it's just Judith Light. The cast is incredible.
Naomi Watts is in it?
Yes.
Oh, that
I
kills
know.
me.
And Naomi Watts is so good. Like, when it's like actual actresses, you're like, okay, this is kind of fun. But Kim, oh my God. Oh my God.
I think Naomi
I want to
is, like,
shit
the
myself in a
hottest.
marathon watching Kim Kardashian act. It's so bad. There's one scene where she's like, her boyfriend or husband's like, I want a divorce. By the way, he has 3 Super Bowl rings. Okay. And he's white. Okay. Now, he's like, I want a divorce. And she's like, what are you even talking about? That's crazy. Like, what are you even saying? Like, what? How? You're not even like making sense. The acting is not there. It's terrible. But am I watching it? Yes. Move Over and Just Like That. All's fair. It's garbage. It's garbage. But some people are really liking it because they think it's just trash. But Ryan Murphy, come on. God. It's Kim Kardashian playing a lawyer, which, by the way, she's been trying to be a lawyer for a while now. But now she is now blaming ChatGPT for failing her law exams. Everything's great. Everything is great. Yes, girl, blame ChatGPT for failing your law exams. No, honey, you have to study. You have to actually show up. Neo only does laundry and loads the dishwasher. He can't study for the bar exam, okay? That's another 20 grand, which I'm sure you have. So, I mean, it's just trash. And also, Selling Sunset, the new season has just come out. Oh, I love me Selling Sunset. And also, one of my jokes from a couple years ago when Selling Sunset, or maybe last year, where I was like, I love Selling Sunset because it's always like, here we have a 6-bedroom, 12-bath. They have a 6-bedroom, 12-bath this season. Did they see my clip? There's a 6-bedroom, 12-bath on Selling Sunset that they have to sell. And I'm like, and even the realtors are like, how do we sell? Why does it have 12 bathrooms? And I'm like, I manifested it. Thanks, Beaver Moon. But all's fair. I'm sucked in. I cannot wait. It's so, so bad. So, so dumb. The writing is terrible. Like Sarah Paulson's talking about being a pig bottom, cum rags. I'm like, okay, Ryan, we get it. Don't do this to Sarah Paulson. My God. All right. And finally, speaking of 3 Super Bowl rings, we have Tom Brady has revealed his dog, Junie, was cloned from his beloved pet Lua, who died in 2023. I'm appalled, shocked, but also meow. It's kind of sweet.
So weird.
Why?
Just, I don't know. I have a bunch of animals, and I can't imagine like cloning one of them.
He took a blood sample from his dog before she passed away and cloned his dog. But the same, I mean, Barbara Streisand's cloned her dogs. Paris Hilton's cloned her
They're all
dogs.
fucking weird, though.
But why not? Wouldn't you want, like...
No. Because it's not going to come... It's not the same dog. Why would you want a dog that looks exactly like the dog you just lost that isn't the same dog?
I'm going to pitch an idea. Jordan Peele, get a pen. All right? I want percentage on this. The new horror movie next year, the clone dog, but something's wrong. It's like Cujo, right? It's like, oh, here's my King Charles Cavalier. It's Frida. Look how adorable she is. And then it's like, Frida? And she's, red eyes, looking over me like Neo, the robot. And I'm like, there's something wrong with Frida. We do that like jarry clip of like her shaking and running and, biting the head off a squirrel. You're like, that's not Frida. But here's the thing. I get the sentimental part of it where you're like, oh, that's sweet. I can have this dog as a,
keepsake?
memory, like remembrance. I don't know. But when do we start doing this with people? Jordan Peele, here's the sequel. Little Ashley went to school one day. She didn't come home, right? But I have a piece of her hair. I've cloned her surrogate. Little Ashley 2 comes out, right? Little Ashley 2's growing up. She looks like Ashley 1, but something's off. She grows up. She's perfect, just like Ashley. But like Ashley did this. Ashley 2 doesn't. Do you get mad at Ashley 2? You're like, hey, step it up, bitch. Play the piano like Ashley 1 did. And she's like, no, I don't want to. Can you refund your clone? You're like, no, I want Ashley 1. Ashley 1 was sweet. You're lazy. You don't do anything. You see where I'm getting with this?
Yeah.
Like, what if you had like an athletic kid, right? And like tragically, like was taken away, whatever. And then you get this kid and he's like, I want to be in theater. It's like, wait, no, Braden with an X. You have to be quarterback for your team in high school. No, I want to be in Les Mis. I want to sing 2 shows of Wicked right after I run the New York Marathon. I don't know. I think it's kind of an interesting take on it.
So if you have the money, you would clone your animal, your dog. You have a dog.
Mm-hmm.
You'd
She's
clone,
the best dog in the
you'd clone
entire
her?
world. I don't know. I would get the same breed of dog, but I don't know if I would clone. Like, that's weird because I'm like, am I expecting her to have like the same personality? I don't know. I don't know.
You expect it to be the same dog. See,
It's not going to be the
thing.
same dog. It can't be. There's no way. Something has to be off. Something has to be awry.
I'd be interested in just seeing what it would be like for a day.
Yeah.
Just out of
And then return it.
curiosity. And then,
This is your like taking it off the lot.
because I've had 3. I'm on my 3rd pit bull, and I would never get one that even looked like the last one.
No. It's like that's
Different color. Different,
I know.
You know.
No. Well, let me just tell you something. This is not a clone episode. We are continuing with this show. We're so excited you were here. This is
Good
not
button.
2.0. We are back. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you guys so much, Keida. Thank you for letting us have this space. Look at this. Look at all this. And if you guys want to like send us some stuff to decorate this, like by all means, we'll put the address in the description below. Make sure to rate, review, subscribe. We are definitely be back next week. We'll get like a set schedule coming up when we'll be releasing these as always. But you guys have a fantastic week, and we'll see you next time on the Just Saying podcast. We're back, baby. See you later.